Okay, so here I am at campsite number 11 on 11/11. Big portal today, okay? And I'm not going to go into the energies of the portal other than it's a great time to release and it's a tremendous day to manifest, just as this Friday will be, okay? When we have the supermoon. You want to cut the old, release it, and wow, that's cool. That I think was an owl. So anyway, that's divine. So anyway, full moon on Friday the 15th, release the old, tap into the new, start manifesting. Here we are today, 11/11 with the portal. And this was not the video that I planned on recording today, but there had been some things popping up in my head the last couple days about a story I needed to tell. And I'm like, duh, of course this is for today. So I'm going to talk fast. Sorry, I just hiked up here and I'm a little out of wind or out of breath and I'm thirsty. But it relates to an old partner of mine, okay? One of the top 5 people in my circle today. And I haven't even talked to this person really in 10 years, other than a couple greetings every now and then on Instagram, happy birthday, whatever, back and forth. But this person, had such an impact on me and their family, and they were just such amazing people, let alone with all their friends who, still have befriended me, on multiple platforms. So years ago, me and this partner of mine were at the 8-year mark. And, due to me being unhappy with myself and unhappy with my career and just unhappy in a lot of ways, we were splitting apart. She was going her way and doing what was right for her, as I was going my way and trying to find out what was right for me after all the things I did that were not good for me, let alone her or just my career and just all the drama I was dealing with. So we decided to embark on a trip to the Pacific Northwest that we had been planning for like a year out. And it was a 3-week trip. And, it was Seattle, Pender Islands, Vancouver, Victoria, Whistler, and back to Vancouver and back to Seattle, boats and ferries and planes and resorts and nice hotels and scenic trains. There was a lot invested in it. New luggage, new clothes we had been buying, new camera lens, just lots of things. So as this whole relationship was deteriorating, and she was, doing her thing and I was kind of doing mine. I was like, do you want your friend to go on the trip with you? I can sacrifice what I've signed up for and this person can go and I don't need to go. And, we definitely didn't reinvigorate things on the trip. And I ended up meeting somebody who was an angel who was put on my path and, is still in my top 5 as well. These 3 amazing women who've never needed anything from me other than compassion and love, and have always done better than me, if you're looking at it financially. And they were all, well, everybody has been older than me too, but that has also been part of the reasoning for, perhaps them being happier or further in their career or just more successful, or maybe not. It was just, there was always that age difference. So that's not a huge part of the story. But this individual started looking at real estate while we were on our trip. And, Vancouver real estate, Whistler real estate is not cheap. But this person was looking at ideas, okay? And me and this individual had talked for years about, if we were going to build on her parents' property, and they owned a lot of property, and they had different homes on it from other people in her family. I was like, I don't want to be within earshot of everybody else or within sight lines of everybody else, or everybody else can just walk over. I want to be way on the other side of the property. I want to be way on the other edge where it backs up, to whatever. So we had our dreams, we had our goals. We wanted a house set back from the road. We wanted a pole barn in the back, for storage and just things. We wanted a fire pit, separate from the house. We wanted a walkout basement. There were just a lot of things that we kind of had on our list, okay? And give me a second here. Okay, I wanted to see where I was at. I'm at the 5-minute mark. And as we were on this trip, she was starting to manifest things again. And I'm like, well, it's obviously not going to be for the both of us, but good for you. We got back from the trip. We were still living together. I was looking to move out, looking for places. And she was starting to get architectural guides, floor plans, house plans, layouts, because people in her family and people in her circle knew the trades. So they could build this house or they could, help assemble it. Well, long story short again, as I move on here, and I hope you can see me, I don't know. I'm in my new townhome or whatever, condo. She's doing her thing. We've been separated for a while. And she calls me one day. And I go, what's going on? What's up? She's like, I am in California, because we lived in Chicago at the time, even though we were now separated. She goes, I need to send you something. I go, okay. She sends me pictures of a house. And she goes, I am thinking of buying this on site. She goes, my parents are going over there today to take a look at it and inspect it. She goes, my aunt and my uncle, who are the realtors, are going to do the paperwork. And I'm looking at it and I go, how the fuck did you find this? And where is this? And she goes, you're not going to believe me. I go, it's got a pole barn. It's got a stone driveway set back from the road. You can't even see the house from the road. There's other features. I go, where is this? She goes, it's on a lot that backs up to my parents' property. I go, are you kidding me? She goes, no. She goes, and that's why I'm ready to buy it. She goes, but they're going over there to take a look. She's like, other stuff that needs to get fixed up can be done, with her new partner and other people that she knows. I go, this is everything we talked about. I go, this is everything we had manifested. I go, this is everything you've been manifesting. I go, your parents have lived in this town their entire lives. They were married when they were 18. How do they not know about this property or that this is here? But this is how the universe works, okay? I'm at the 7.5 minute mark. This is how manifestation works. This is how consciousness works, and just being connected and pulling information or pulling ideas or tapping in or finding what you need. This is how synchronicities work, not coincidences, synchronicities, okay? So on a day like today where you are supposed to be manifesting to your highest and fullest, or even later this week on Friday, the full moon, I wanted to share this story with you because I shared it last week at a family party, and some people have already heard the story. I wanted to share it again because Spirit was putting it in my wheelhouse the last couple days, and even though I had a different thing I was going to record today, along with some other stuff coming out later this week, this was what made sense today in terms of the manifestation, okay? And in terms of just putting it out there. She lives in that house now. She moved back to that state. She's with her new partner. She has another new business that she completely manifested between the both of them. And she's living her dream. And it was meant to be that way. And I learned so much, and I'm so thankful from her. And she was just maybe at a different stage in life, and I wasn't. And it's too bad things didn't work out, but they weren't meant to. We're here to learn from each other. We're here to grow. Don't think of it as sinning or whatever. Just think of it as growth. If you can learn from it and you can move forward, and wish people the best. So that's a true story. Some of you watching this, including you, if it's you know what I'm talking about, and there's more to this. And one last thing, years ago when I was so unhappy, going through surgeries and all this pain and things to my body, I was listening to the DVD and the CDs in my car of The Secret and reading the books and using it weekly and daily to keep me high vibing at the time. And my partner, she knew it, because she knew what I was going through, and that's why she helped me through so much. But I remember her jokingly saying, I live the secret. She goes, I live the secret. And it's true, she does. And we all can, and we all do. We just can't let the negativity get in the way, or the negative people or the negative places get in our way. And we have to keep that high vibe that I was speaking about. So a lot of stuff on the fly here. I'm guessing I'm at about the 10-minute mark. I hope this transmission reaches you all well. Happy 11/11 Portal Day. Peace, love, and light. All the best. See you later this week. Bye.